Our ninth principle and value is that we are a non-violent network, using non-violent strategy and tactics as the most effective way to bring about change. Non-violence is really at the core of Extinction Rebellion. It's the core of our strategy. It helps us to highlight the perpetrators of systemic violence that people suffer on a day-to-day basis. It's this injustice in our society that we are trying to highlight through our strict non-violent discipline. Non-violence is undoubtedly the most effective way of causing systemic change, as we can see through the research, and that's because it brings lots of people together. It's got low barriers to entry, and it can bring lots of people together in terms of creating that change, mass participation in non-violent action. We recognize that this is a privilege to be able to use non-violence that not everyone around the world has. Some people need to use violence to defend their families or communities from force. And this means that we recognize that we don't condone all violence, but in some cases it is justified. In our non-violent practice, we explore different methods of non-violence. So as well as not using physical force, we also are non-violent in our disciplines. So if it's a particularly difficult media interview, for example, someone that's quite confrontational, we often respond in a calm and balanced way to show that we are not looking to kind of create that confrontation. We also use singing at our protests rather than shouting to highlight the place of non-violence from which we come.